first we are going to press our tofu, and as you see I've got it already out. I'm going to wrap it in that paper towel and use that cutting board to put pressure on top. So I'll show you guys how to do that in a second here. The container right here. This looks really weird, I know it does, but this is how we press tofu. You take 3 cans of whatever you have in your pantry, you wrap up your tofu like so in the paper towels, or you could do a clean dish towel, it doesn't matter, as long as you clean it afterwards. And then yeah, we just put the cans on top and we let it press for about like a half hour. You know, if you want to do it for longer, that's fine. By pressing it, we're getting all the water out and we are making it able to soak up whatever we put with it. Once it's done pressing, your paper towel should be soaked with water. You just want to unwrap it. We're going to do a tofu scramble with it, meaning we're not going to cube it or anything or cut it into triangles, but we're going to scramble it and then we're going to mix in onion, olive oil, garlic. This recipe is really simple, it's really affordable, and it's good when you're in a hurry and you don't want to have something really complicated for dinner. To saute the garlic and onions, I did about a large yellow onion and then 3 cloves of garlic, and we just saute that up in whatever pan you want to use. I just like this pan because it's bigger and it's non-stick, so I don't have to use as much oil. And I'm using olive oil, so just the olive oil in my spray bottle for that. But yeah, we'll cook this about like 5 minutes, and then we're going to scramble the tofu and add that in there with a little bit of nutritional yeast and our seasonings. Alright, this step is optional, but I'm adding about a 1/3 cup of nutritional yeast in there. This is just going to make it a little bit more creamy tasting and give us some more B12. And I'm just using the Red Star nutritional yeast, and you can find that at most health food stores. This probably for another 10 minutes or so, just to make sure tofu's a little bit browned and has a chance to seep in with the onion and garlic flavor. Which is another reason why we press tofu, because whatever you cook it with, those flavors will be soaked into the tofu, so it won't taste like raw tofu. It will taste like whatever you add to it. So yeah, we're going to cook this for a while, and then when that is done, we will add our guacamole to it. And we're just going to slice up some tomatoes, and I have some spinach too. And for guacamole, I am just using the Aldi brand guacamole. It comes in 2 vacuum packs. I'm just using one of the vacuum packs. But you can use whatever guacamole you like. So that's about what it looks like now after cooking for about 8 more minutes from last time I showed you. And yeah, we'll mix in the guacamole. Alright, that's what it looks like once you take it off the heat and you mix in the guacamole. And if you want to add some lemon juice at this point, you can if you're concerned about it turning brown. But we're gonna eat this really soon, so I'm not worried about that. Sliced up some tomatoes, some Roma tomatoes, and we are having some spinach with it. And I found these rolls at Aldi. I've never seen them before, but these don't have any milk or any kind of animal products in them. They're the corn dusted Kaiser buns. Probably not the most healthy things ever, but you know, they taste good and they're from Aldi and they are vegan. When I come back, I will show you a finished version of what the sandwich looks like once you put everything together, and they're really tasty and awesome. So I hope you guys like the recipe. It's really easy and it's a really quick, simple meal to throw together. That's what it looks like when you put it together. I hope you guys really like this sandwich idea. It tastes amazing. It has fat in it because of the avocados, but it's good fat, and since we used our spray bottle for the olive oil, we don't have like a bunch of excess fat in it, so that's really nice. It's really tasty, and it satisfies my cravings for burgers or like fatty fast food sandwiches without all the, you know, added calories, and of course it's nutritious. We have our B12 in there from nutritional yeast, and garlic is good for your heart, and onions are good for your health. So yeah, I hope you guys really like it, and let me know if you try it or not. Alright, I better go get my husband. It's time for dinner.